Hi friends, it's Kristen, and for today we have a new to me indie brand. I believe this is their second release. This is Dieverune Cosmetics Gloomy Gardens. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that name right. Um, I looked up on some other reviews, and that seemed to be how it was pronounced. If I'm incorrect, I'm sorry. Um, So this is a indie brand. They released one other palette several months ago. It was like the Moon and the Moth, which is gorgeous. It is my birthday month, so if you guys want to get me that, pull your money together. Just kidding. But I picked this up. I want to say I will link the website down below, but it was in the 60-ish dollar range, 60 plus. There we go. Couldn't get the color saver off. So this is what the color story looks like. Very pretty. And even like the mirror has got some very nice detail up there. These pans, it looks like you can remove them easily. They got the little like slot for your magnet or even just your finger if you got small enough fingers. So this green is calling my name. So very pretty. So we're gonna do 2 looks. I think I want to do like use this side with the blues and the greens to just go with my shirt, and I don't know, maybe do like with the purple and the more smoky colors here for the other look. I never plan this in advance, as I often tell you guys, so you're just as surprised as I am with what's going to happen. All right. Where should we start? All right, I'm going to go in, and let me see, let me pick it up and look on the back to see if there's, okay, so all the color names are on the back. This is Forlorn Foxglove. It's this second one in like the bluish row. I'm gonna go in with that with this brush from, I think this is from BH, but it doesn't say for sure. It's a detailing brush. But as we all know, we can just use our brushes for whatever we think will work. Okay, I'm going to turn the lights on. Sorry. There we go. I did ask for one of my birthday presents for like a little table so I can have a table here and actually look at you guys when I'm doing my makeup instead of kind of like going back and forth, so I don't feel like I'm ignoring you. So that is definitely not what I'm going for. Lay down nicely. All right, I'm going to take the same brush. I cleaned it off, and I'm going to go in with that kind of greenish with a little bit of like blue. And that is called Weeping Willow. Weeping Willow, that was like my favorite tree as a kid. I thought it was just so cool the way all the branches hung down. I thought it was like a cool place to go under and like read and just not, I don't know, deal with society. It's blended together really nice. So I put the first colors on the Forlorn Foxglove. Yeah, put that just kind of on the outer third, and then this in the crease right above it. They blend it together very nicely. I will say there's not like a huge contrast in those colors. I wish there was a little bit of a deeper color in there. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to get a different brush. This should work. It's a little long. This is a LaRousse brush. This is supposed to be for concealer. This would take forever, but to put concealer on for me. I'm going to go in with that green shade. This is Somber Succulent. Excuse me. I'm just going to put it like right in like the inner corner. Just a little bit for like a brighter moment. It's not really a bright color, but compared to the other two. And then I'm going to take it on my lower lash line. Just to give it a little pop of color. Grab my glitter glue from NYX. I always like to use a glitter primer with any shimmers, even if they're not necessarily like glitter or have a bad fallout or anything. I just feel like it makes it last longer, just like any kind of primer. I forgot to mention I did already prime my eyelids with MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. And I'm going to go in with this one down here. I guess I could just pop it out instead of picking it up. Maybe I can. All of a sudden my fingers don't want to cooperate. So this is Glum Gladiosos. You guys can see that. That one right there. Very soft. That's what it looks like. And I'm just going to put it on with my finger. And oh, it's so pretty. It's gorgeous. It almost has like a purpley base to it. I'm going to go back in with that first brush we used and just kind of blend it over top. Maybe just pick up a little bit of that Weeping Willow shade. Or was that Weeping Willow? That looks really, really nice. I thought about using just a pinch of that bright green. Looks so pretty. I always want to show it to you. So that's like that bright green there. That's so pretty. I don't know about the look. Well, you know what? We'll just give it a shot, because if it doesn't look right, who cares? Because it's just makeup and we can wash it off. Since I have a hard time just even using just my pinkies, I'm going to pick up a little bit on the brush and see if I can get better control. I tend to have shimmer everywhere if I just use my pinky. Oh, wow. That is something. Wow. It still kind of got everywhere, but oh well. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know how well I necessarily went with the rest, but it is a beautiful color. So that is look one. I'm just going to get a little bit of a fluffier brush and just blend out these edges a little bit. They're just a little bit harsh, but otherwise lovely look. Very nice. And I'm just gonna see if I can pick up some of that shadow that kind of I got a little crazy with. Okay. Mascara. Okay, I'll let that dry for a second, otherwise I'm gonna have little black spots. Have you guys ever heard of this brand or tried anything from them? Like I said, I think they just have the 2 palettes. I don't think they've done anything else. It's a fairly new brand, as far as I'm aware, which, I mean, I don't know every single thing about every single makeup release or every single makeup brand. You try to stay somewhat in the know, but there's so much out there sometimes, especially if you try to follow like all the major brands and all the indie brands. You know, if you're just focused more on like, say, luxury, high end, or if you're like strictly a drugstore girly, it's a little easier. But I like to, you know, experiment with all tiers and levels. Not so much a luxury. I don't like. I have this tiny Armani lipstick that I think I got in like an allure box. But other than that, I don't think I have much when it comes to luxury. All right, we are gonna do the next one. And so I'm gonna go in with this darker gray, light black. This is Dahlia of Despair. Gotta love those names, man. I'm gonna go in with this from Sigma. It's an E30. It's called a pencil brush. And I'm gonna do this above my lash line. Okay, that went on nicely. And then I'm gonna go in with that grayish shade. I do feel like there's a little bit of underlying purple in this gray, just very faint. And this is Moody Morning Glory. I'm just gonna kind of do it in just a little bit of the inner part. And just kind of on top, just to of the black, just to diffuse it a little bit. And then I'm gonna go underneath my lower lash line. Let's see, I'm gonna go in with this darker like plum purple. This is Morose Magnolia. I love the names. And I'll do a little bit of a bigger brush, nothing, excuse me, too crazy. So this is I think this is a Moda brush, M-O-D-A. You can get them at like Target and Walmart. Just doing it like on the outer, kind of the outer half, outer third. Wipe it off, and then I'm going to go in with the, like, just kind of more muted purple. And this is the Wistful Wisteria. And kind of go on top and then bring it over my crease. lovely. Really blended well. Then I'm just going to take it on the outside a little bit to just kind of give it a little bit of a softer edge with the darker shade. And get my glitter primer. Excuse me. And I'm going to go in with the purple shimmer. This is Frowny Forcenia. I've never heard of that. You guys can let me know how that's pronounced, or yeah, I've never heard of that. I'm not, you know, the biggest plant garden flower girl, so I'm not necessarily surprised that I haven't heard of all the fauna mentioned. That's what it looks like on my finger. It's like this one looks like it might be not quite as opaque, which is okay. But it laid down very nicely. Good amount of coverage. Just gonna go in with that original brush, go back in with the darker purple. And just kind of do a little bit of a blend so it's not so harsh. Okay. And then let me swatch the white one. So that was the white one. It's called Melancholy Moonflower. So actually I'm going to go in with the primary shimmer that we used, the Glum Gladiolus in the first one to do my inner corner. I just want to keep this one a little more grungy, whereas if I used the white one that I already forgot the name of, although it's pretty, I think the Melancholy Moonflower, it'll not be what I am looking for. I want to keep it a little dark and grungy, so I'm going to go in with that shade. Yeah, I'm going to take that little pencil brush that I used for the black and just do a very little bit on the inner corner. It didn't show up very well. I might have to use my pinky. There we go. Okay. My mascara. I will take a fluffy brush again just to diffuse this over here. It's just a little harsh, so it just needs to be diffused out a little bit. Lovely. Very nice. Okay, so here are the two looks. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Gloomy Gardens palette from Dieverune. I already forgot. I know I looked it up, but that was like 20 minutes ago, so I can't remember that. Cosmetics, I really like it. I like the contrast with kind of the grungy, muted colors with a little bit of brightness, and just these types of colors. Like I really like greens and blues use, especially like these bluey teals, oranges, purples. I don't do usually a lot with black and gray, but it is nice to have those options. And I really like this like gray with just a little bit of like purple in it. I think that's nice. Yeah, I think this is like all these are really pretty. We haven't tried the purple or the orange. We haven't swatched that. How about I swatch the ones I didn't use, because there's only, what, 4 that I didn't use and that I didn't swatch. So this is the orange shimmer. That is Distressed Daisy. And kind of that light orange is Dismal Dandelions. And the brighter orange is Morning Marigold, but morning like as grieving morning, not morning like wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. So those are the oranges. And then we just didn't use this like turquoisey-ish color. This is Huffy Hydrangea. So fun. That looks like, oh, looks so pretty. So those are swatches of what we didn't use. I really like this palette. I'm glad I picked it up. Like I said, I will link the brand down below. I think they just have the 2 items. I know they restocked their first palette not too long ago, but I don't know if it's sold out. I don't know if this is sold out yet. But I would be interested to see what they do in the future. The only thing that I don't love about the look is I went a little crazy with this shimmer, which is not the brand's fault. It's just when you have small eyelids, it's easy to do too much. So, and that was a choice I made, especially with a very bright color. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I'm very happy to try it. What do you guys think of my looks? I don't know exactly when I'm going to put this up, but if you go back to the 1st of April, I almost said August, the 1st of April, I have a giveaway video going on. There's going to be 2 winners, so go check that out. We are at 250 some subscribers, so if that number stays above 350 for a bit, I will do another giveaway for that. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys' time and your friendship and this little community. It's really sweet. You guys are always so supportive. If you did like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, share it out, send your friends to me. I try to have fun, and I will hopefully see you guys soon.